Don't let the size of this location fool you. It has stood the test of time for 80 years. Join me as we walk into Wagner's in Lockport. Alright, y'all. So, first and foremost, welcome back. Today we are at Wagner's in Lockport. Um, this place has been here for a grip. It's been here since the early 1900s, it says, and it's been established at this location. It's family owned, which I think is really cool. They have a pretty decent sized menu. I'll put the picture up here, um, and it's a cute little spot. If I'm being honest, it's emphasis on the little though. And before I go any further, I'm sure the music is kind of loud. There are some people here, which is why I'm talking so low myself. I don't want to disturb people, but yeah, you can. There's only a maximum capacity of 75. Like you can only fit 75 people in here. So if you were looking to come here, make sure you come here at the right time. I tried to come here a couple of weeks ago. On the weekend, they're open 3 to like I want to say it's either it's open 3 to 9 on Saturdays, right? So I came here on a Saturday. I came here at like 7. It was packed. I walked out. Right now it's like a quarter to 4. Yeah, it's like quarter to 4, maybe 4 o'clock right now, and they just opened like an hour ago. So I got here at a really good time to make sure that it wasn't absolutely insane when I got here. I did order just a water to drink, um, and I put an order in already for their homemade baked French onion soup. I feel like I haven't had many experiences with French onion soup. It's not bad water. I haven't had too many experiences with French onion soup, but all the experiences I have had with French onion soup have been very positive. So I'm really looking forward to this. The lady who was taking care of me, she was like, "It's the best you'll ever had," and I was like, "Boy, I'm looking forward to it." So we'll uh, we'll see what comes of that. All right, y'all. So the French onion soup just came out, and I'm really looking forward to this. Yo, let's see if we can get the cheese pull on camera. That's delectable. I almost burned the entirety of my mouth, but when I tell you the flavor in here is undeniable, it's crazy, y'all. I'll have to give you like a closer inside look. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, this thing is fire. I don't want to burn my mouth again, but I gotta get like some of the fresh fresh onions. I did this before. I confused onions with olives in another review, and now I just confused onions with olives again. I don't know why. I think because they're just so close in name. And first of all, hold on. Y'all see this cut? Shout out my boy Taj. Hey, she might not have been lying. This might be the best French onion soup I've ever had. Again, look at that cheese pull. All the flavors here, y'all. All the flavor. This is like a 9.7 out of 10 easily. Insanely delicious. So while I sit here and attempt to eat more of this soup and not burn the entirety of my mouth, I'll tell you guys, I was eating with my eyes earlier for sure. I I, I kind of knew what I wanted, but I wasn't sure, right? So I saw they had fish fry. So I got a fish fry and I got some sweet potato fries with that as well. And I was looking on the menu even more, and I was like, I feel like I want something else, something that really screams like this restaurant. And I kept seeing they have award-winning wings, so I did give me a little 10-piece of wings, and I got a sweet chili flavor. I'm a sucker for sweet chili. Y'all know that. I even asked the waitress. I was like, "What do you think I should get? What's your favorite flavor?" She goes, "Sweet chili," and I was like, "Perfect." It just gave me more reason to get it. So that should be coming out pretty soon. But until then, I'm gonna keep dying on this soup. So like I said to you guys, I got mad food. So I got a fish fry with sweet potato fries, and I got some wings. Looks like it gave me a lot more than 10. But we're gonna start with the sweet potato fry. Look at that, man. That thing look mad crispy. It came with a side of honey. I don't know if y'all heard the crisp on that bite, but I've had a lot of sweet potato fries in my lifetime. This might be the best one that I've ever had, ever. And I love sweet potato fries. I just had some a few weeks ago, but these right here, they just taste so fresh. And the honey, you know what I mean? The addition of the honey, it just really just accents, it just, it levels it up to a place that makes it otherworldly. These are 10 out of 10. I don't think I've ever had sweet potato fries that I could say were without a shadow of a doubt a 10 out of 10. And I need to stop eating them. Like, I gotta show you, look at that interior, y'all. You see the freshness of that potato in this fry, y'all. Crazy. All right, we're gonna stop with that, and we're gonna get into this fish fry here that I'm really looking forward to. They gave me some extra napkins and things in a bowl for my bones later, which is great. I'm gonna throw the what's it called, the lemon part of me as I get my stuff ready. Okay, I got some tartar sauce, and they gave me some coleslaw. I'll probably eat the coleslaw just to not waste it. I'm not the biggest fan of coleslaw. And I'll put the fish fry on the screen again, just in case you forgot what it looked like. Man, I haven't had a fish fry in probably almost 2 years now. When I worked at Wagner's around the, Lent season, fish fries are very popular. So I would get one then, but like, I haven't had one in a while. That's the interior. It's not super thick, but it still looks really good. Why have I not come to this place sooner? This fish is insane. I haven't dipped it in nothing. I just put a little bit of lemon on this fish. Pardon me, it's nice and hot and fresh. That is insanely good. Like, so it's not fried like super hard. You can tell the grease is not old. The fish is still really flaky. And I have to use this word again. It's just really fresh. I'm gonna use this piece because the other piece is falling apart. Yeah, it's just like you can taste just how fresh this fish is, just like I could with the fry and with the soup. All right, so we got the tartar sauce here. Just like with the honey and sweet potato fry, adding the tartar, I'm gonna use my hand for this piece because it's just falling apart because it's so flaky and fresh. Like, it's literally falling apart because it's so flaky and fresh. Having the tartar sauce for this fish fry just seems like a cheat code because the fish itself is so delicious, and the tartar sauce just boosts it to again another world. Like, that tartar sauce is no joke. There's good tartar sauce. There's bad tartar sauce. This is definitely in the good level, the good realm. Y'all, I might have to say it. I might think I'm crazy, but like, is this whole plate, this fish fry and this sweet potato fry, about to get a 10 out of 10? Once again, I keep picking up fries because it's underneath my my fish. But look at that! Look at the steam coming off that fish. Insane. I'm not gonna get tartar sauce this time. I don't need it. You know, I guess this is what happens when you are family owned and you control everything, you can make sure that all of your product is of, like, I don't know what word to use, of just high quality, because just a piece of fish, it tastes so fresh. I can't stop using that word. That's the only word that comes to mind. It's fresh. I'm sure it helps that this is the only restaurant they have, which means it can keep the quality at this high level, but fresh is crazy. So I'm gonna take this sweet potato and do something crazy. I'm dipping in the French onion. I know it looks crazy. It's so good. It's so delicious. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. I might have did something here. Sweet potato and, like, I think it's called like an au jus, right? Pardon me. Even for the French onion soup. Yeah, y'all. The crazy part is, I haven't even gotten to the wings. And like I said, there's way more than 10 here. There's way more than 10. I can almost guarantee it. I gotta get into this coleslaw. Like I said, I'm not a big coleslaw fan, but I already know, first and foremost, I'm gonna eat it by itself. But I think we know what to expect at this point. It's gonna be fresh. It's just heaping pile of coleslaw. Yeah, very fresh. It's still got the sweetness, but it leans more towards like a tartar taste. I'm not sure what gives it that in coleslaw. I don't really eat it much, but I do know that with this fish fry, it's gonna go crazy. So I gotta get a piece of fish, a piece of coleslaw, or some coleslaw, I should say. Wow, that's the ultimate bite right there. I've been living in this area now for 2 years. But I've been living in like the Western New York area now for close to 7, 8 years. How have I never heard of this place? How have I never come here before? All right, I gotta move on from this fish. Give me a second. All right, now we're gonna get into these wings. So like I said, I got here at 4 o'clock, right? And it's now maybe like 4:30, maybe now a quarter to five, close to quarter to five. It's picking up a little bit now. I want to say like it's doubled in patrons, so they're pretty busy now. But look at this wing, that sweet chili just gracing it so beautifully. Of course, no sauce the first time. By no sauce, I meant no blue cheese. That sweet chili is perfect. The wing is cooked perfectly too. Perfect char. The meat is juicy. But that sweet chili is no joke, y'all. Your very first bite, like the initial contact with your teeth, you get the sweetness. Then the chili comes in right behind it, and it's like perfect. The perfect like combination of sweet and heat. I'm sure somebody can keep my bone off enough, but if your bone don't look like this when you're done eating a chicken wing, you're wasteful. Also, let me know in the comments, you know what I mean? Wings or flats or drums. I'm a drum man myself. Get that drum, y'all. Come on, man. This one gets the blue cheese treatment. don't know whose blue cheese that is. If it's like the in-house recipe or they get from somewhere, but that's some good blue cheese. That's some real good blue cheese. Again, the wing don't really even need the blue cheese for real, for real. I don't usually like share prices of things that I get, but I went with the wings. So for 10 wings, it was like $13.99. So I was like, I gotta get those wings. That's a really good price for 10 wings. It's like most places are creeping up closer to $20 for 10 wings. So, like I said, there's way more than 10. I know how to count. If I already ate two, they gave me two extra wings. So I got 12 wings. If you can, make sure you come here. Wings, I'm gonna give this an 8.7. Like I said, the French onion soup was like a 9.3 or 9.7, somewhere in that range. And that whole plate for the fish fry was a 10. Wagner's in South, maybe South Lockport. I don't know Lockport that well, but Wagner's in Lockport. Make sure to come check this place out. And like I said, very limited capacity, so do with the information what you will. I'll leave the address somewhere here like I always do. But for now, I'm gonna get back to grubbing.